it's me again. I'm just, but like, I'm just stoked because today I found out not that female. The Voodoo Child, aka Naja, had a 15-second snippet on the Oprah Winfrey Network segment talking about natural hair argument, where she mentioned that she was going to, she was going to just mention that she was going to have her 15-minute segment on the show already. It's already aired and stuff. Now she's made it like she didn't even announce it. People just found out because it's the Oprah Winfrey Network, and so people asked her Q&As like, "Oh, what did I do? Did I make money from it?" Blah blah blah. She's like, "No, of course I didn't make money from it because it's only 15 seconds." But she said it's a great resume, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's a power move right there." So like, I've always been fascinated by Voodoo Child so much. Like, she's been into anthology, but I kind of feel like she's not into it anymore, because sometimes when her fans do Q&As where they're like, "Oh, I'm this and this sign," she used to be like, "Oh yeah, you guys are this and that," and now she's like, "Oh yeah, astrology doesn't think they with it." And it's kind of with her Gemini. Sometimes Geminis feel things strongly, but when they're sick of something, they're sick of it. Like, they have no qualms about sticking to one ideology and things like that. They'll tell you waffles are my favorite food, and the next day it's pancakes is my favorite food. So the first thing is, what is the next year gonna look like for Voodoo Child Naja? Yeah, she's doing a lot. She's just putting in the content. She's living a good life right now. Like, she can at least pay rent and things like that right now with YouTube and stuff. So it's a good thing. For her, at least. So she's been doing this for about probably a year or two with YouTube. She even left her call center job just to do this. Like, she took a chance. And so she's not going through any drama, especially with the neighbor, that whole thing where she had to move out because her man was on the lease and they found out and they had to kick them and evict him out. So right now she's doing pretty good for herself. She's not upset, she's not stressed, she's not worried about anything right now, because she's divulged everything. She's told her truth, so she feels like, I can keep collecting money, getting sponsorships and stuff, and I don't even have to worry about anything. And what else is there? There is... So, is her being featured on the OWN network going to help her secure more bags? It seems like she's going into a more serious direction with YouTube. I don't think she's had one major Viacom network feature, but like one minor Viacom feature, Like, so now she feels like, if I am getting attention from Oprah's people, that means I'm doing something right. She's gonna keep doing these things, Pour the water into a cup. She's gonna keep putting the work in, getting the right recipe and the right formula for her YouTube, because she's kind of moving on from story times, but she knows the story times are her bread and butter. So she's not certain if she's trying to morph, because she tries and dabbles in new things, but she's not going to abandon story times. The cost in her story times are kind of getting basically drawn on and stuff, but she's gonna do her best to, like, what's it called? She's gonna do her best to stay true to what she was doing in the beginning. And like the fans, she's like, I don't have to please the fans. She knows that you guys matter, us as fans matter, but she's not gonna just beg for followers and likes. She's gonna take it in her direction. She feels like she's always in control right now. So she's always in control, being patient with her content. And she's comfortable, you know? She's just comfortable, but she knows that if she takes more chances, you never know what's going to happen. And she always feels like her fans are always going to be there for her. But she's still worried in the back of her head what to do. And what about her man, Daniel? I swear, that man, every time he talks, even though he's dead serious, he always has that tone where he's joking. Like, that's just how he talks. Probably because he's from, what's it called? Jacksonville. So, Daniel. Wow. So with Daniel, it's like they've always been supportive from day one, you know? Always been supportive. That's probably Spodie right there. That's probably Spodie. Like, no kids yet, but like, she seems like she feels like she could have a kid with him one day. But he's always supportive of her. Sorry, I thought someone was calling me in my house. So yeah, then there's like, so they always had that foundation. They don't really have to worry as much, especially now that they moved into their, like, what was it? I don't know if they moved to townhouse or a separate house, but they moved out, and now they don't feel like they have to worry anymore. It seems like Daniel's still gonna do 9 to 5 for now. He's still gonna do 9 to 5 until he feels like he could take that leap, like Naja did right here. So he's just gonna still do his 9 to 5 because Jamaican men are very big into being the provider, always. And so what about her, Naja's uncle? I want to know about this business savvy uncle she mentioned. What about her business savvy uncle who advises her not to ask for money because they would have probably looked for someone who'd do it for free? Let's talk about the uncle. Wow. He's very straightforward. He might not, I don't see him having a big sense of humor. I don't know, he might be a very straightforward vanilla person when it comes to business approaches. Like, he's in the entertainment, but when he looked at advising Naja on what to do, he was just offer them the 15 seconds, because YouTubers get taken more seriously when they're on Viacom and things like that. So I don't know what side. I feel like I don't know what side of the family he's, mom or dad's side. But he's very, I want to say dad's side. I want to say. But, of course, I already knew that part. But I feel like he's a very straightforward person. Hold on! He's a very straightforward person when it comes to business. I guess this is the knowledge he wants to give to her, but only like in baby, like not spoon feeding, like giving her in increments, because he knows like she's young, she's very smart for her age, being able to live on her own at what, 23. But he's gonna pass the torch on her and help her go through every little thing. He doesn't tell her what to do. He tells her what's best. But I see her always going back to him. Like, of course she said that, so. But I kind of feel like he's a very serious person. Very serious, mellow, in a sense. He's probably, like, advises a lot of people in the family, too. But you never know. How do Naja's parents feel right now with her social media presence? Because I noticed on the Christmas videos, her grandma's face would cut off. So I'm like, I understand, like, some people want their privacy. So how does her family, her immediate family feel about her success? Let's start with her mother and her father first. I feel like that's Naja right there with her cup. Like, with her cup, she's not, like, waiting for opportunities to fall into her lap, but she just has her cup out. Oh my god. Crap, it was cut off. Oh god. So, yeah. God, I'm so sorry. I thought you guys could see the cards, but apparently not. Let me just... oh my god, my god, my god. Oh my god, my god. Oh my god, I am so embarrassed. You guys couldn't see the cards. I'm really better at having you guys, like, I remember it was this one. Like, I'm really better at having you guys see the cards, you know. They kind of feel like their job is done. They kind of feel like their job is done for now in terms of raising her. They feel she's independent. She is not dealing with any drama anymore with friends and loved ones. So both her parents feel like they can reap the benefits. Not like oh, our daughter's gonna be rich. No, like, our job is done for now. Like, she may need advice from time to time, but right now she's doing really well for her age. So they feel like they can kind of just do their own thing, get their swords, get their tools, get their feasts in for themselves, and they don't have to worry about Naja anymore. See, they feel like she's gonna be on top. Like, they really feel like she's gonna be okay, whatever she's doing. So yeah, maybe they used to be very worried. They, of course, like any loving parent, they used to be very worried about her. They used to be very worried about her. But now they feel like she's really going to, like, grab life by the horns, you see? And really get into what she's supposed to do. And it has nothing to do with, like, even if she's famous, even if she still worked at the call center, they'd be like, oh, she's probably gonna be okay. Were they ever worried when she was doing YouTube? Like, really ever worried? Like, really worried? Were her mom and dad really worried when she was doing YouTube? They really ever worried when she did YouTube? Were they really ever worried? I mean, they're not together, but they, of course, they talk about their kids. Like, most parents, like, even I'm a kid of a divorce. The only time my parents talk to each other, even though they hate each other's guts, is when it comes to the kids, you know? Like, they, of course, they probably never communicated with each other, but they had the same concerns with her, you know? They had the same concerns with what she was going to do. And they saw her going through a lot of change, like, especially from her story time since she was 17 to now. Like, I think this last year was one of her most mildest years. But from 17 to 23, she was really going through a lot. So they were always watching, making sure she's okay. Like they have their own different tactics, but they wanted the same end goal for her. And they see her now. She's on top. She's poised. She was over here worrying that everything was gonna end with her life and her friends and stuff. Like, but now she's feeling like poised and on top. You know. Yeah, my little one is at my door because, you know, it's Labor Day. I promised him I would play with him all day, but it's just this dumb cold got to me. So I'm gonna try to finish and wrap it up. But he's at my door. I hear him. Oh my god. Like, alright, so what about Naja's grandma? I know Naja's really close to her grandma. Like I know a lot of people like are, if they're like, they really relate to their grandparents. Naja's grandma. So look, I want to show you guys again before I do start shuffling. This is our uncle. Very serious, represents guidance, things like that for her. Because she talks to her family a lot about stuff too. But I feel like with her uncle, she could sit down and have a conversation with him about the business aspect. And also with her parents, they love her. But when it came to YouTube, they weren't even sure because it's like, you know, our last generation. They're not. They just want the best because it could go any way. Like, you know, story times could go any way, you know. Like, you could have, like, if you made the wrong, like, even my mother, like, she told me, like, don't do story time, talk about your job and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, so I took that into consideration. So I'm like, let me change my format instead of trashing. But, oh my god, let me not talk about me. This ain't about me. This is about Naja. So yeah, they see that she's gonna be fine, you know. They see she's gonna be fine. They were concerned about her, especially with all this stuff she was going through, but she's gonna be fine. But let me get all these cards, because there's so many cards. Let me get them back. And then let me get them back. And then let's ask about the grandma. How does Naja's grandma feel about her success? How does Naja's grandma feel about her success? Aww. That's really cute. Like, pride. Like, really proud. Really proud. Because I feel like with grandmas, they already raised their kids, so they're like, oh, everything that Naja's going through, she's probably like saw already. The grandma was like very happy for her, you know. Like, even though it's like she didn't understand it at some points, she's like, I don't know, but it's good in the end, you know. What about Naja's brother? I knew they were supposed to be a live stream, but I never caught it because I thought they were supposed to be a live stream together. Like, what about Naja's brother? How does Naja's success affect him? Alright, Naja's maybe like sibling rivalry, maybe jealous, not jealousy, but like he wants to do his own thing, but he's not sure how to do his own thing and get everything set up. I really don't know. The brother, he's kind of just, he's kind of, hold on, give me 5 minutes, okay? So yeah, like, he seems very relaxed. He's still like, what, 18, 19? So he's just wondering what he's gonna do with himself in terms of putting. I don't think he wants to be a content creator per se. He's probably not sure. He just wants to find a way to, because maybe he doesn't want to be like a sibling blogger or vlogger or whatever. He kind of probably wants to come out on his own first and then show the world what he can put to bring to the table. Now, alright, let me keep it wrapped up because this reading's 20 minutes. That's crazy how I could finish this all in 20 minutes. Like, I just still feel like the morning is here. Like, I should be at a barbecue, but it's like hurricane season, you know? So, like, you don't know what to expect with hurricanes and stuff. You don't know what to expect with hurricanes and whatever. But, back to this. What about, I feel, what about Naja's past friends? What do they think right now about her continual blessings in YouTube? Like, what do they feel? I'm really thinking about that. One particular girl who, like, was her former roommate. Like, how do all her old friends feel? Right now, they do still watch from time to time, but they don't want to let it keep killing them inside, thinking, oh, this could have been us, but they like watch her and stuff, but they're not gonna they're just gonna let her be, because like, the past was a past. Now it's like, you know, let's let her be. But like, that's really good that she's really out here getting, like, distancing herself from the things that used to cause her a lot of strife. Like, I can see with one of her old friends, they're probably self-reflecting while they watch her, like, oh, where did everything go wrong? Why did all that stuff go down? Why did I keep trying to do this? Stab her in the back. Oh my gosh. So I guess they're just worried. Like, they think about her, some of her old friends, but they're not gonna do anything. I promise you. Alright, well, I have to go because my little nephew really wants me to play Connect 4 with him. It's so ridiculous because he knows if I sit up too long or sit on the floor. I don't know what's about sitting on the floor while I'm having a sore throat. I have mucinex and stuff. So that made me feel a lot better. Well, but that was another one of my readings that they're really interesting to do, you know. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, okay? Bye-bye.